Conti, president of Rocket Phonics, and I'm here to show you how to create a link with your play and read cards between the shape of the letter and the object pictured on the card, as well as the letter's sound. With preschoolers, I'll introduce about 4 sounds per lesson. Each lesson will be 3 to 5 times a week and no more than 15 or 20 minutes in length. To begin, this first card is the F card. And with the children, what I will do is ask them to act out, to get their whole bodies involved and use movement and just have fun with it. So we would talk about the picture of the fish, and then I would say, and if you really use your imagination and if you look at the shape of the F letter, then you'll see that out to the side it looks like there's little fins, little fish fins sticking out, and the head of the fish is turned to the side. So let's go ahead and be fish. And I'll have the children get their little flippers sticking out and turning their head, and then I'll say, you know, if you think about a fish, have you ever seen one? They make such funny faces with their mouths. So let's make our mouth like a fish. And then look around the group and see how funny everybody looks. Let's all wave our flippers. And then we'll make the sound that the letter makes. F, 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 and wave our flippers. For the next card, it's a picture of a gift. And again, if you use your imagination and you look at the shape of that letter G, then the bottom kind of looks like a cupped hand. So everybody hold out your hand like a cup. Let's see your hands. Good. And then, with your other hand, make the shape of a ball. And that's the gift. Who likes to get gifts? Well, I do too. So here's your gift. Hold out your hand. And there it goes, the shape of the G. Everybody say G. And then each child in the group will have their cupped hand out and we'll put the ball in. And for the next sound, the H. Again, if you use your imagination and look at that shape of that letter a little bit, it suggests a drawing of a horse. And there's his back legs, and there's his back, and there's his front legs, and there's his big, long neck. And oh my gosh, that horse has no head. Oh no, poor horse. And what sound does a horse make? And so the kids will make the horse sound, and we might even pretend that what would happen to us if we didn't have a head. Oh my gosh, if our heads were cut off, we'd have no head. We'd be like that. And we might even fall on the floor. For the next card, it's the J, and if you use your imagination and look at that shape of that letter, a little bit it suggests a rocket, a streamlined, very, very fast rocket, or a jet, shooting up straight in the sky towards a star. So let's be jets. And we'll stand up, and we won't put our arms out to the side like a plane. We'll put them down like this, just like a very, very fast jet. And then the kids really like the part if you let them run around and show them how very fast you can be like a jet and say the sound j, j, j as they run. For our next 4 cards, we'll start with 4 more consonants. The first card is the K. And if you use your imagination a whole lot and you look at the shape of this letter, it kind of suggests a very tall kangaroo with a really straight back and his arms out like this and a leg out like that. And what do kangaroos do? They hop. So we can put our leg out and hop and hop and hop and make the K sound. K, 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 K. And the next card is the L card with a picture of a lion. So we're going to be lions, and this lion is just stretching and leaping up so tall, he's just completely straight up. One of the things I like to point out to the kids is if you look very closely at that picture, maybe the video, you can notice the lion has a cute little pink tongue out. So we'll do that. Isn't he cute? And we'll put our tongues out too. So we'll put our tongues out just like that and be lions and make the sound oh, oh, oh. For the next card, it's the and it has a picture of a mom. And if you look with your imagination at that letter, the shape can suggest the mom's head and the child's head all snuggled in together, just like that. And another thing that I'll ask the child to do is snuggle their heads, and also Mom gives us really good stuff to eat. So go ahead and rub your tummy and say, for Mom. And then the last card is a picture of a nest. And again, using your imagination, it might look like, if you cup your two hands together, an upside down nest with the eggs in it. And a hummingbird's nest is a very narrow, deep nest, just like that. So there's a picture of the nest. And say, for nest. Here are our next 4 consonant cards. We'll start with P. And if you use your imagination and look at the shape of that letter and look at the picture of the pig, you'll notice a pig has a really funny pushed-in nose, and we can push our finger against our nose as if that round part was our pig nose. So let's all do that and say pa 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 pa. And the next card is and there's the picture of the rat. So let's be rats. Oh, who likes the rats? And if you look at the shape of the letter, it kind of suggests the rat with its little paws up in the air. So we'll put our paws up in the air, and I'll bet that rat is hungry. So let's be hungry rats, because we would really like a treat. For rat. And for this card, with the picture of the sun, let's be the sun. How bright and shiny it is. So we'll stand up, and the top end of the sun, the letter, and the bottom of the letter kind of stands out like that, like the rays of the sun would just shine out from it. So let's be the sun and say